ربنا هو الإله ما اصطفاه الواحد الحي كذا المليك.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. نحمده ونصلي ونسلم على رسوله الكريم. أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. صدق الله العظيم. Nowadays it has been propagated that Islam has not given the rights to women. Women in Islam is a big subject that has been discussed in many forums, and it has been discussed in many places and time to time. And what I observed here in Hong Kong, when we used to welcome different groups of schools, colleges and universities, that one thing it has been put in their mind and in the mind of the new generation, that Islam has limited the rights of women, and it is no freedom, and there is no freedom in the faith of Islam. If you compare religion to religion, I can say Islam is the first religion which has given the rights to women as compared to the other religion. Because now the problem is, sometimes the secular system is compared with the religion, and religion is not compared with the religion. Indeed, our deen, our religion is the combination of everything. Our religion has influence on each and every aspect of the life of a person, of a believer. So Islam, it has culture. Islam is a culture. Islam is a religion. Islam is a system. Islam is a system of the justice, economic, and Islam is a system of the politics. So Islam, you can find Islam in each and every aspect of life, individually and collectively. So that is why those who are opposing or defaming Islam, as far as the concern of the women rights, they are giving the comparison with the secular current system with the Islamic religion. Now, if you see the history of the religion, you can find the Christianity, Judaism, Buddhism, Hinduism before Islam. And if you ask any scholar of any religion, from the religion, the rights of women, you will find more rights, more freedom in the religion of Islam. So this is the first thing that should be clarified. If you compare religion to religion, Islam is the first religion which is introducing the rights of women in the history of human being. One point that is always discussed, that Islam has given a man the right to have more than one wife, and Islam has encouraged the people to have 4 wives. That is why it has been asked this question by many non-Muslims who are visiting the mosque. And this is the fact. One group was in the mosque, and one lady asked the question, and she asked whether someone want to be Muslim, what is the procedure? So a man who was sitting beside this woman, he said that if you want to be the 4th wife of a Muslim, go ahead. So it means this is the impression that he had in his mind. So Islam is always encouraging the people to have more than one wife, to have 4 wives. So I replied, I said, this is not the fact. At this moment, in the world you see how many Muslim countries exist. About 57 Muslim countries. And if every Muslim is having 4 wives, so the population ratio should be in men and women 25-75 or 20 to 80%. But this is not the fact. No any single Muslim country on the surface of earth it has the ratios. Maximum would be 45-55. 55 women, 45 men. Or like Pakistan, 52% women and 48% men. So if in any country the population rate or the comparison with the male and female, if this is the case, so maximum 2 person in 100 people can have more than one wife. So this is the fact. But again I said, this is a permission, this is permission, this is not commandment that every Muslim must have more than one wife or every Muslim must have 4 wives. No, this is a permission, and permission is always granted under some circumstances. And although the scholar agreed on the point, it is permission. So Islam has given the importance to women. As a mother, she has a great value and importance in the family. Even Islam says to men, if you want to have a paradise, Jannah, then you have to serve your mother. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was asked by a person, who is the best of my behavior? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, your mother. He asked the same question again. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam replied, your mother. And 3rd time said, your mother. And the 4th time said, your father. And if you read the Quran, how Islam has not differentiate between mother and father and said walidain وَوَصَّيْنَا الْإِنسَانَ بِوَالِدَيْهِ حُسْنًا and حَمَلَتْهُ أُمُّهُ وَهْنًا عَلَى وَهْنٍ. And so as a mother, she is praised. It has been asked to serve your mother. And so as a mother, she deserved to receive the share from her son. And as a sister, in some cases, she deserved to receive the share from her brother. So as a daughter, she deserved to receive the share from her father. So as a wife, she deserved to receive the share from her husband. So in each and every aspect, she is given the share. And if you see the history, Islam is the first religion Islam was introduced in Arab Peninsula. In Arab Peninsula, in Mecca and Medina, there was not practice to give the share to women. And it was Islam who said, no, they are deserving to receive the share. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in his last address specially focused to give the importance to women. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that the good person is the one who is good with his own wives, with his own family. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, khayrukum li ahli wa ana khayrukum li ahli. So I am the best among you is the one who is the good with his family, and I am the best with my family. So the society cannot make the progress until both put their efforts and share in building the society and the community. So Islam accepted, Islam emphasized to teach both equally. طلب العلم فريضة على كل مسلم ومسلمة. Seeking of the knowledge is compulsion on every male and female Muslim. So it is the teaching of Islam. As far as you have to give the space to women, it is the commandment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the practice of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has given a system. And again another point, that Islam has given more rights to women as compared to men, and Islam has given more responsibility to men. So men, they are responsible. Indeed, women are responsible. But if you compare responsibilities and the rights, women having more rights than men. So the men, they are given more responsibility. So indeed, if Islam has made the progress in the past centuries, that was also the share and the contribution from both sides. So from male and female. So no society can run. And even if you see, even today's, few days before, I was reading the news in BBC that one woman, while she was in her period, in a monthly period, she was asked to leave the home and stay in another remote area. She was caught by an animal and she was killed. So Islam has no such concept. All are equal, and all, indeed there are some rules, regulation, but Islam always respect to mankind, and there is no difference between male and female. Man amila salihan min zakarin aw unsa. If one man is responsible to offer the prayer, woman is responsible to offer the prayer. If man is bound to make Hajj, the woman is also bound to make the Hajj. As the man can get the reward from Allah, she will get the reward from Allah. So there is no difference. So like the zakat is obligation on men, the zakat is obligation on women. So as men can teach, women can teach. As men can learn the knowledge, the women can learn the knowledge. So it is a society, and Muslim has the bright society and bright history. So, and the history cannot be bright without the contribution of both. So we have to understand, and we have to follow our faith, our religion, and sometimes the cultural things are mixed up with the religious education, and it is attributed to the religion. Indeed, some culture, they don't give the space to women, but it is a matter of the culture, of a local culture, not a matter of the religion. So we have to differentiate. Either it is related to the culture or to the faith. As far as the concern of Islamic faith, there is no difference in male and female. Both are important. Both are gift of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.